Hi everybody, I'm Cake, and today I'm going to show you guys how to use PokEdit QR. What is PokEdit QR? PokEdit QR is a web application that lets you take PKX files and generate a QR code to inject Pokemon directly into your game. That's right, it's pretty easy. You're going to need a PKX file, a modern web browser, and a compatible 3DS. Browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari work, and it should work just fine on Android and iOS. Compatible consoles are 3DS, 3DS XL, and a 2DS. This will not work on a new 3DS for some reasons, but I'm not going to get into that now. As far as PKX files go, you're going to want to acquire those from a trusted source. PokEdit forums would probably be your best bet. You can make requests, or I'm going to be posting some files on there. Or if you're a little bit savvy and know what you're doing, you can download a program called PKHex and make your own. I'll have a link in the description if you guys want to download that from the source and get going on that. I'll show you how to use that real quick, just so you know what's going on. Here's PKX. It's just a little program here, and I have a PKX file on my desktop here, so I'll just show you. You can drag it in, and you can make edits to it. You can also make your own from scratch. It's a little more hard to do, and I recommend learning a little bit about this before you go ahead and do that. But if you have a PKX file, you could just, load one in, like if you want to change the moves or something about it, anything you want to do, and then you can just resave it, save as, and then save it to your desktop or anywhere you want, and then you're ready to go. Because all you need is that PKX file. Once you have the PKX file, make sure you have PokEdit QR open in your browser. I have Chrome open here. And then just go ahead and hit select file and select the PKX file you want, or just drag it in. And it's going to generate this QR code. And we're going to need this QR code in just a minute. But before we do that, before you go on to try to inject the Pokemon into your game, I recommend going to your web browser on your 3DS and deleting the web history and cookies. So from the main menu, click this blue icon here and just jump on in. And my 3DS is in Japanese. Yours will probably be in English, but you should be able to figure this out pretty easily. So click the wrench icon to go to settings and scroll down just a little bit. There's going to be these two buttons here. One of them is web history, the top one, and then one's cookies. Go ahead and delete your web history and your cookies. This is just going to make sure that nothing fishy happens and it works. It may work if you don't do this, but you should probably do this anyway, just to make sure. And once that's all deleted, just go back to your home menu. Alrighty, now let's pop into the game real quick. PokEdit QR is going to inject a Pokemon into box 1, slot 1. So you want to make sure not to have a Pokemon there. As you can see, I already cleared out a space here. If you have a Pokemon there, it's just going to override it, and you probably don't want to do that. So just make sure that's cleared up. Once that's clear, go ahead and back out of the PC. Now click the home button on your 3DS. And it'll look like this, something like this. Now click the L and the R button on your 3DS simultaneously to pull up the camera app. There's a little checkered icon on the bottom screen there. That's going to be your QR code scanner. So you're going to want to click that, and then you're going to want to aim the QR code at the QR code you just generated on PokEdit QR. As you can see, it recognized it and then has a URL at the bottom of the page. So you want to click OK, and then OK to open it up in the browser. And if it works, you're going to get a success page, and it's going to say your Pokemon's ready in box 1, slot 1. So we got that. Now, key thing to keep in mind is wait. Just wait for a moment, and the browser is going to crash. Alright, so it just crashed. And that's a good thing. So go ahead and click OK after it crashes. and then you're going to want to click back into your game. Okay. Now, head back to your PC. And go ahead and go to box 1, slot 1. And there you go. There's a Mareep. The same Mareep that I just dragged and dropped from my desktop over here. So it's as easy as cake, simple as whistle and Dixie. If you guys want some PKX files or want to share, head on over to our forums. I'm going to be uploading quite a few PKX codes and QR codes if you don't want to spend the time generating your own. Make sure to like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm going to try to make more guides in the future, so that'll help us out. And I hope you guys like PokEdit QR. Big thanks to Lunar Cookies, who is the original creator of the QR code system. Yeah, so awesome. Are you still here? Okay, get out there and make some Pokemon.